This homeowner decided to purchase this home, which was 28 years old, and then renovate it to suit their family's needs. The initial stages allowed us to investigate everything from the conditions of the roof, the conditions of drainage, mechanical, structural, seismic, everything that the house was 28 years ago, and what they wanted it to be when they moved into this new home.
They started with a hypothetical question and asked the architectural technologist and I if we were going to redo their floor plan for them, what would we do? So that was kind of the fun and exciting point, because we were able to go back to the drawing board, take this building as a whole, and then really think about A, how the client is going to use the home, and B, what our recommendations would be for more functional space. So originally when you walked into this home, you were instantly greeted with a large curved staircase and bright yellow walls. It felt crowded and dark, so instantly we knew we wanted to open up the space and create a focal, inviting entry. In the new layout, we relocated the staircase to the back of the home rather than directly in front of the entry to allow for better feng shui. We also removed the catwalk above the entry to open up the 2 stories and create that grand entry. Classic elegant details are consistently spread throughout the new entry, from the ornate curves in the front door glazing to the spindle details and the luxurious chandelier that suspends directly above you when you stand in the entry. These are now the details that draw your attention. In the original kitchen and dining area, it included a formal dining space that blocked off the beautiful view to the ocean, as well as a U-shaped, outdated kitchen. 2 things that were important to this homeowner was utilizing the view of the ocean, as well as opening up that kitchen to create an entertainment space, so that's exactly what we did. Other elements that helped tie in the kitchen with the living room area is custom millwork details, such as the inlays that match the unique detailing and the moldings throughout the space. In the living room, we replaced the outdated mantel with a solid marble mantel that included intricate detailing. We applied the moldings to the walls to help create specific spaces for decorative elements such as the mirrors and artwork, as well as applied moldings to the ceiling in a pattern that highlighted the lighting details as well as helped divide the different spaces.
The basement was fairly much unfinished and featured a large crawl space for storage and mechanical. We were able to excavate and dig out the entire basement to allow for additional square footage, which features a full theater, bar, and a magnificent wine cellar.
The ensuite was one of the most important spaces to this client. We not only wanted to create a more functional space, but a beautiful space to wake up to. The design for the space all started with the floor tile. The wife fell in love with the detailing in this Paris-inspired floor tile, and we designed every other element around it.
One of the great features of this home is location and the stunning view that it has. We were able to convert the existing roof into 1,500 square feet of rooftop deck and outdoor living space with a magnificent view of the North Shore Mountains. But overall, what we were able to do is create a brand new home that was not only to current building code standards, but exceeded them. This house will be certified as a Platinum Built Green Canada home and will have a 2510 warranty and will be registered as a brand new home. We're allowed to do this as a company who is a licensed builder and able to transform a substantial renovation into a new home project. Hi, I'm Graham Hugay with My House Design Build Team here in Port Moody at a project we call Shades of Grey. This is an interior renovation, the main floor of this home, along with outdoor living space. And we're excited to share it with you. We've had an amazing team, great clients. We're really proud of this project.
clients wanted to update their existing fireplace. It was off-centered to start, so we moved it over, centered it to their opening, and we added quartz surround to their brand new gas fireplace. In the kitchen, we added all new LED pot lights. Over the island, we decided to do 3 hanging pendants and 1 over the dining room table. Our main focus on this renovation was the 48-inch gas range. We decided to go with white cabinetry along the perimeter, and we accented with a gray island. We went with a 3-inch mitered quartz countertop on the island for extra detail, and just a simple 1.5 inches on the perimeter in gray. We decided to go with a paneled fridge as well as a dishwasher for a more cohesive, seamless look. The kitchen is definitely the heart of the home in this household. We took out all the flooring on the main floor and added beautiful acacia wood. We repainted all the walls as well as replaced all the moldings. In the laundry room, we took their existing stacked washer and dryer and pushed them up against the left wall. We added a quartz countertop above for added workspace. In the powder room, we took their old existing pork chop countertop and replaced it with a floating vanity with quartz countertop. The client's main focus of this renovation project was the outdoor living space. We added a 20 by 30 polished concrete deck. As well, we added post and glulam beams with glass roof structure to finish off the space.
Welcome to this wonderful renovation here in West Vancouver, BC. This is only 12 years old, and yet we've done a complete remodel interior, as well as adding on some additional deck space and some changes to the windows. We've added a media room, made the use of this lower basement level, which is the entranceway, to allow for a great area to expand with games table, TV, and entertaining overall. The staircase is a piece of art, but it also took some great engineering pulling together the steel, the wood treads, and the glass landings. In this home, everything is about the view. Looking towards the South Vancouver shoreline, you want to take advantage of every opportunity to pull in the natural light by removing this bay window and installing a 15-foot eclipse door. Allows us to bring the outdoors in and enjoying this tremendous view under a covered porch that's heated. We've extended the deck to allow for interaction between the kitchen and the outdoor barbecue area for year-round enjoyment. This is a fabulous view, but let's take a look at the rest of the home. As we move to the kitchen area, we see what a transformation we've made with a beautiful custom quartz tabletop that's for everyday use as well as for entertaining. We transition from the kitchen with this great fireplace wall to the dining room and living room, pulling the natural light from the north and the view to the south. This is a great entertaining space. Come on up to the second floor. Let's take a look. Each of the 3 bedrooms on the top floor have dramatic views and take on their own characteristics, whether it's for their children or for guests. Throughout the house, we've utilized these barn doors, including here, as we enter the master suite. Again, featuring a great view and lots of space. As we enter the ensuite, enjoying the afternoon in a soaker tub with the West Vancouver view is second to none. I look forward to having a cup of coffee with you and discussing your next renovation project.
Welcome to this custom home in the heart of Fort Langley. Just steps from the downtown core, this family home seamlessly combines mid-century modern styling and modern industrial. Come on in and take a look. The entrance was designed so that as you approached the house, there was one solid wall of glass on both sides of the door. And originally in the design process, there was a closet, just a framed drywalled closet designed as you enter. So we created a feature closet and it's essentially hidden by panels. And it's made out of walnut veneer, again, as a lot of elements in this house are. In the living room, we designed the space to have an asymmetrical feel. We wanted to create a feature fireplace. On the fireplace, we have a black tile base surrounding a linear Montego fireplace. Adjoining the living room, they also have a desk area set up for basic family computer usage. That ties in directly with the custom walnut closet, and it provides a nice family atmosphere where it doesn't separate somebody accomplishing computer-related tasks from the rest of the family while they're in there. When we designed this kitchen, a big component that the client wanted to accomplish was keeping everything at an ergonomic height because she's not a very tall lady. So we eliminated all of the upper cabinet storage with the exception of the upper cabinet showcasing the walnut veneer doors on the coffee bar. The client selected Wolf Sub-Zero appliances. The fridge specifically is column units, so you have a 24-inch wide freezer column and a 30-inch wide fridge column, and we surrounded that with white panels to anchor it in the space and create almost a furniture look with that. Inside the cabinets, we maximized storage using functional accessories like magic corners, cutlery trays, spice pullouts, all elements to make working in the space much more functional and accessible for her. We have a double stainless steel sink overlooking the beautiful backyard and pool area. And one of the more interesting features was we designed an integrated walnut eating bar flush with the countertop on the island. The gym is a really interesting space. It's located right off the master bedroom. The clients even have a coordinating walnut rowing machine in that space. It's lovely because it has direct access to the concrete patio in the backyard by the pool, so it allows for easy cool off once you're done your workout, just to hop in the pool. Once you enter the master bedroom, the feature wall is directly across from your view. And there the clients had a custom-made walnut bed as a focal point for them to mount their end tables on and create a beautiful entrance as you walk into the room. And what's really wonderful about the ensuite bathroom is that there's a wet room. The client really wanted to eliminate a lot of glass features to keep maintenance and care very easy. So the bathtub and the shower is all in one individual room of its own. The stairs leading from the main floor up to the second floor and the main floor down to the basement is all in a walnut to match the flooring that runs throughout the home. So as you look at the stairs, you can see the walnut zigzagging down the drywalled area. This is further accomplished with a frameless glass railing that has a walnut handrail, which has a very unique shape to it, being square rather than round, mounted to that on stainless steel standoffs. The second floor was designed as every child's haven. It was created for their only child, a young man, and it consists of his bedroom with a closet. There are vaulted ceilings, which creates a large, open, spacious feeling for him, and his bathroom, which has another lovely feature of no glass door. It's just a walk-in shower in that space. And then across the walkway that's framed by frameless glass, there is his den, which originally was designed as his computer room, but now as he grows and changes, it's his music room for him to explore and create in that space. The basement is a really fun space. It's probably one of my favorite spaces in the whole house. In the rec room, as you come down the stairs, there's a theater space with a large TV, built-in speakers in the wall around it, and floating shelves for display. There's also a feature wall showcasing some additional floating shelves, all in white, to sort of blend in with the white wall color. One of my favorite features is the floating bar. The whole cabinetry is designed up off the floor, and it's a white cabinetry framed in walnut. And in that bar we have a orange Smeg fridge. So we have that lovely pool surrounded by a very minimalist, modern, easy to maintain landscape of pebbles and plain grass. There is a brushed concrete deck surface on the outside. It's really soft to the touch. It feels nice on the feet, but it maintains that user-friendliness and a modern overall feel.
Hello and welcome. My name is Graham Hugay. Welcome to Urban Farmhouse, which is quite a statement here in a Park Lane subdivision in Port Moody. Yet this family has chosen this location to be an oasis away from the city, where they can enjoy their family as well as do some farming in their backyard. Come on inside. We have an amazing home to show you, a great design team, a lot of details. We look forward to sharing it with you.
When the clients first came to My House Design Build, they had recently found out that they were pregnant with their third child, so they decided that they needed to do a renovation to their home to add a fourth bedroom. Another element that we really wanted to focus on was opening the dining room and living room space. There was an existing wall that kind of had a passage through window, but they really wanted to utilize this space and open it up, especially now that we added an office on the main floor. One of the ideas that they had was they really wanted to incorporate kind of a barnwood feel. They love the gray wood look. So we actually have a photo of the existing barn that all the barnwood was ripped off from, and then we utilized it and wrapped it all around their structural beams. We actually get a reclaimed barnwood door, as well as when you look up the staircase now, because it's open, you get to see a barn door baby gate, which is pretty fun. So the staircase remained in the existing location. We just refinished everything and opened up the entryway so that you can see all the way up. And we tied in beautiful elements such as this stainless steel handrail that elevates all the way up to the upper floor, as well as ties in all the stainless steel elements in the kitchen. For the master bedroom, we decided that we wanted to keep the existing sloped architecture, but really utilize the view and open up the windows and capture as much of that forest behind the house as we could. So because of the glulam structure below for our outdoor living space, the windows in the master bedroom had to be raised, but we still maintained that view, as you can see. Then when you walk into the master bathroom, the first thing that you notice is the pendants, and the pendants actually reflect a specific picture that the clients gave me that reminds them of an outdoor family vacation, as well as decided to create a feature barnwood tile wall that is highlighted by white hexagon tiles. So the pink bedroom is obviously their new little girl's bedroom. However, that was just an existing bedroom that we transformed with decor. The green bedroom was an existing little boy's bedroom, and we've just really kind of had feature little elements in there to create a fun space for him. However, this space is actually the space that used to be the upper loft area where the husband had his office. And now, because we relocated the office to the main floor, we were able to utilize this as an actual bedroom space. So originally, this used to just be part of the open concept living room area, but we've decided to wall it off and use this as a functional office space, which replaced the one that was in the existing loft area. That is now the kids' bedroom. For this family, one of the most important things was utilizing an outdoor living space that really captured their view. A way that we captured this outdoor living space was by extending the roof line out the back of the home with the structural columns and architectural elements tying into the design of the exterior, while utilizing exterior skylights to allow the natural light to come through that covering, in addition to the glulam structure that overhangs the barbecue and dining area that allows the most natural light to come into this space but is still functional for Vancouver weather when we have rainy days. This is really a space that this family can enjoy year-round. Healthy living is very important to this family, and you can really see that utilized in their urban farming and the backyard landscaping. The great thing about this backyard landscaping is it really ties in with the exterior elements of this home. It really feels like the whole space is one.
The homeowner wanted a West Coast modern home with the use of natural materials, stone, concrete, and glass. It was perfect for the setting. The house was just meant for this site.
What we first did for this homeowner was a feasibility study to determine what could be done to the existing house on this existing site. They loved everything about their house except the house itself. So what we first did was discovered what was allowed to be built on this site. We looked at ideas for renovations and even later on pursued ideas of tearing this house down and building a new one. Under the new laws, a home may be rebuilt or repurposed and given a full 2510 warranty and a new home designation, even if it's done under a renovation permit. Building on some of the structural pieces that were already in place with this house, we were able to add to the home a third-story floor to capture some of the view to the North Shore Mountains. In addition to that, we were able to open up the house in the way that they had envisioned to capture the surrounding beautiful greenery and the natural light that flows throughout this house. With skylights made with wood beam and glass, concrete pillars, and natural wood, this house is truly a West Coast design experience.
We met the clients over 2 years ago, and the design phase prior to construction was probably 6 to 8 months of design time. Just working out all the incredible amount of detail that went into this home. This glass slice through the center of the home kind of divides the home into two spaces. Upstairs, there's the south area which houses the master suite, and then the north area which encompasses the two girls' bedrooms. Our inspiration for the master suite was to create kind of an oasis at the end of the day for relaxing or having a soak in the freestanding tub. The suite is horizontally oriented to the site so that it faces the street on one end and the ravine on the back side. There's also a balcony for sitting out and just enjoying the evening as the sun goes down in the west. When I first came to this house, there was a fireplace in the living room flanked by windows on each side. And in the new home, we have the fireplace column in the exact same location.
I think the favorite part of the whole process was just the ability to work with a team. At the very beginning of the project, I have the interior designer, kitchen designer, builder, project manager, and even an engineer available. And to have that level of knowledge and expertise in place is a gift.
We had a 1960 house with brown shag carpet and brown toilet and bathtub, and now we have a modern home.
One thing the clients have mentioned to me since they've moved into the home is how functional it is for them and how it works for their family lifestyle.
The favorite part for me about working with my house was the personal touch. From the designers to the owner, there's a personal touch there, and I found that to be something you don't find with every firm out there.
The best part of the project was working with dream clients, building a dream home, and seeing it come to fruition with their vision in mind.
Hi there, my name is Rebecca Renacres and I'm an interior designer with My House Design Build. Today we're going to be walking you through our Glimmers of Gold project. This is a full interior home renovation and I can't wait to show you what we have inside. Come on in. These homeowners knew they wanted to transform their home in a style that was entirely different from what they previously had. They knew that they wanted some focal elements that had a touch of glamour, but still wanted it to feel very cozy and livable. This living room is highlighted by a 2-story custom molding detail that replaced an existing fireplace that was rarely used. The large squares were specifically sized to draw your attention to the different heights, showcasing elements like the tall custom sheer drapery and beautiful gold chandelier. The original kitchen layout had an angular island that only allowed for 2 people to sit. However, now we have a beautiful island that sits 4 people facing the backyard, and it's perfect for meal prep and entertaining. When we reconfigured the kitchen layout, we chose to relocate the walk-in pantry to be hidden in the corner of the kitchen. It also has a custom hood fan, integrated Sub-Zero and Wolf appliances, and beautiful lighting with just a touch of gold to tie in with the details from the living room. This kitchen is now a well-organized, inviting space with ample storage. Now that the Spice Kitchen is larger, it allowed for a better kitchen and laundry combination layout. The washer and dryer now have a designated space with ample storage away from the cooking area that boasts new appliances and durable finishes. This custom built-in bench seat allows for functional shoe storage with vent holes and a space for shoes to be easily kicked off and tucked under. We removed 2 walls that separated the dining and main living room from the kitchen. By opening up the wall to the dining room, adding a unique feature wall, relaxed Roman shades, along with updated furniture pieces, it made this space so much more inviting for family dinners. In the formal front living room, this space was meant to be a very comfortable area that the family could enjoy regularly. In this living room, we really wanted to create a sense of grounding by using strong horizontal lines. Also, the integrated Samsung Art TV is a great feature if you want a smart TV that can double as artwork when you're not using it. The horizontal shiplap surround, the linear fireplace, the low sofa, and custom color block drapery all helped make this space feel cozy for everyday use. This main floor powder room was a simple replacement of existing fixtures that made a big impact. And moving upstairs, this is one of the things that I love most about the living room chandelier. It creates a beautiful shadow along the ceiling that you can see from the upper floor walkway. In the master bedroom, we added vertical shiplap wall paneling that we painted green to tie in with their new large walk-in closet storage. In the master ensuite, we rearranged the tub layout to allow for a makeup counter with hamper storage and a larger walk-in shower. Details such as the large-scale porcelain tiles that look like marble, the frameless glass shower surround, not only helped modernize the originally outdated bathroom, but also allowed for easy-to-clean surfaces. The tub layout to allow for a makeup counter with hamper storage and a larger walk-in shower. This is now an updated and bright bathroom that leaves you feeling fresh and ready for the day. In the girls' bedrooms, we customized the details to suit their personalities. They both wanted simple decor, but one loves pink and gold with subtle mid-century modern influence. And in this room, we chose to go with her favorite colors, gray and white, and we added warmth with beautiful walnut furniture. In the bathroom between the two girls' bedrooms, we chose to remove the Jack and Jill door and we kept the separated vanities so that the two girls still had their own storage spaces. We also decided to remove the tub that was rarely used and change it to a walk-in shower. Also, the beautiful crystal lights really helped add some sparkle to this bathroom that's not too girly, so it maintains its resale value. Their new basement features a large guest bedroom that sleeps 4 and a man cave just for the husband. Now that the kids are in college, the dad finally gets the space that he's been waiting for. The dark finishes and industrial accents like the brick wall and waterfall edge countertop, mixed with the personal touches like his artwork, really helped create a space just for him. This man cave still integrates the existing gym space. However, the new custom full-height drapery allows for those days that you just want to enjoy a drink and lounge without feeling guilty about not using that workout room right beside you. We are very happy that we could be a part of this transformation and look forward to this family enjoying their beautiful home for years to come.
Hello, I'm Graham Huguet with My House Design Build Team. We're here today on the north side of Coquitlam on this beautiful green belt at Garden Oasis. That's the name of this project, and what a great title for this beautiful backyard, outdoor living space, and amazing garden. We also have an amazing interior space we're going to take you through. Kelly, our project consultant, Morgan, our design lead, they're going to describe some of the ins and outs of this project. We've got an amazing team that have put this together. We look forward to showing you all that it has to offer. Come on inside and let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I am a project consultant here with My House Design Build. We brought our team together with the goal of taking advantage of this beautiful outdoor space, but the entire house needed updating. Our client is a photographer, so it was especially important to bring in as much natural light as possible, which we did by adding large windows and beautiful patio doors. Everything needed to be renovated and updated in the space, so it was an excellent opportunity for the homeowners to make it their very own.
Hello and welcome to our Garden Oasis renovation project. My name is Morgan Weldrick and I'm the interior designer on this job. These clients first contacted us after purchasing this home. They fell in love with the beautiful backyard, which backs onto a protected ravine. And the clients wanted to update the 90s home and make it more modern and create a cohesive connection between the indoor and outdoor living spaces. At the front door, it was originally an angled entrance and it opened up onto a curved staircase. We reframed the entry wall to make the door flat along the front wall and removed the old staircase. With the reconfiguration of this area, it allowed us to install an L-shaped open riser stair with frameless glass railings. And this produced a clear view directly to the backyard as you enter the house, giving it that wow factor and open concept feeling. We were able to take a house with many small rooms and create a great room space at the back of the home, which affords the owners ample space and an amazing view for when they entertain their guests. The kitchen is integrated into the great room space adjoining the sitting room and the living room. In the kitchen, we installed custom locally made cabinets to the ceiling. By stacking the cabinet to the 11-foot ceiling, we were able to have feature glass doors at the top to display some of the client's collectibles. This allowed us to maximize the height and storage of the cabinets, created a grand feel, but it keeps most of the items that are commonly accessed at a reasonable height. The perimeter counters are meant to resemble concrete, and the island counter, which has a 3-inch mitered edge, looks like a natural stone, even though it's a user-friendly quartz. We painted the island in a feature color to create a dynamic look and define the space. And as always, we maximize the functional accessories inside the cabinets to make living in and using the kitchen a joyous experience. We also framed down the ceiling in this area to create a coffered ceiling detail. The adjacent pantries to the kitchen were a perk of reconfiguring the floor plan. We have one walk-in pantry to house a lot of small appliances and bulk food, and a walk-through pantry to the dining room, very similar to a butler's pantry, which has a wine fridge and glass doors to showcase the client's glassware collection. With a small addition at the back of the house, we were able to enhance the great room space to allow for a sitting area. This area does have the opportunity to become a dining room down the road if the client wishes to alter how they use the space. This sitting area allows the clients to enjoy the view of the back on rainy mornings while they enjoy their coffee snuggled on the couch. The living room area includes custom walnut cabinetry, which is stained to match the feature staircase. This dresses up functional storage for the clients and creates a more formal feel. We replaced the gas fireplace insert in this area and recladded the fireplace in a white stacked stone. Again, we installed a concrete mantle to protect the TV from the heat from the fireplace and keep the TV at a reasonable viewing height. Off the sitting room outside, we added a glulam and glass roof structure to bring protected enjoyment of the yard on days with inclement weather. This roofline we designed with a hip to replicate the roofline of the home, and it makes it look like it was always meant to be a part of the structure instead of an add-on. With an electric heater and low voltage LED lighting, the clients can be dry and warm year-round in this outdoor space. In the dining room, we maintained the vaulted ceiling. This space was previously the formal living room, and the clients opted to maintain the existing gas fireplace in this room. We simply replaced the older gas insert and clad the face of the fireplace with a natural stone veneer and concrete mantle. To enhance the height of the ceiling, we created a paneling detail to draw your eye up and fully appreciate the vault. The pretty little powder room stayed the same size and in the same location as it was originally, but we dressed it up with a furniture-style walnut vanity, an art piece bronze sink that's absolutely gorgeous, and a lovely metallic floral wallpaper to bring the whole look together. Another perk that the rear addition of the home created was an awesome opportunity on the second floor to increase the size of the master ensuite. It allowed us to include an oversized walk-in shower, a double vanity, and a freestanding soaker tub. all of which overlook the backyard through the large window. Originally, this space consisted of a lot of hallway and ineffective closet spaces. We hope that you are as excited about our Garden Oasis project as we are, and we look forward to sharing future projects with you soon.
Hello, I'm Graham Hugay with My House Design Build Team. We are here in False Creek, Vancouver, on a project we've appropriately named Creekside Glamour. This is a 2-story condo that we have redeveloped and renovated top to bottom to fit the lifestyle for this client. It's all customized, lots of details, and Linda Jones, our design lead, is here to share all of those with you. Come on inside, we look forward to sharing.
Hi, my name is Linda Jones. I was the lead designer on this renovation project. This is condo living at its best. Look at the view from this private residence, located on the shore of False Creek, with panoramic water views that captured the spirit of this dynamic city. This residence was showing its age. Built in 1986, it was time for a complete update. The inspiration for this home came from the clients themselves, who are world travelers and wanted their home to reflect their love of Europe and be a calm retreat to come home to. The home is just over 1,000 square feet, spread over 2 levels. The main living area is on the upper floor. With a master suite located on the lower level. The main focus of the design is the stunning water view, which was enhanced by replacing 2 existing sliding patio doors with a folding door system. The folding door spans the full width of the room and can be completely opened up to take advantage of the space on the outdoor balcony. There are motorized shades for privacy and sun control, concealed in a pocket behind the bulkhead created for the recessed lighting. A separate motorized screen is mounted over the exterior railing to keep the water bugs out and allow the view to show through. The furniture is placed to take advantage of the view from all corners of the room. The custom upholstered ottomans provide seating and a perch to sit and enjoy the activity on the water. Creating and taking advantage of storage space throughout wherever possible was a top priority for these clients. There's an amazing amount of storage space in this well thought out kitchen. The refrigerator and the dishwasher are fully integrated to give a more unified look to the kitchen. The curved quartz countertop provides ample seating for 5 and space to set out a buffet-style dinner for larger gatherings. Hidden away in one of the upper cabinets is a drop-down TV, which disappears from view when not in use. Looking into the enclosed balcony area is a lacy copper sculpture, which is positioned in front of a ledge stone feature wall, which extends into a thermostatically controlled wine room. The herringbone floor tile resembles the look of old European floors and is warm underfoot with radiant heating beneath it. The leather wallpaper on the stairwell wall extends from the main floor through to the master suite on the lower level. The luxurious draperies in the master bedroom are also motorized, with blackout lining on the silk overdrapes for ease of sleeping for weary returning travelers. A walk-in closet features plenty of organized storage for clothing, shoes, and handbags. The master suite is a quiet retreat at the end of the day, with a spa-like ensuite bath, complete with steam shower and heated towel rack. This home is Vancouver living at its best. Its proximity to downtown, the water, and the luxury finishes to be found throughout the home. It was a pleasure to have had the opportunity to be involved in such a unique project, and I hope the clients will enjoy the amenities that My House Design Build has provided for years to come.
Hello, I'm Graham Hugay with My House Design Build team. Welcome to sunny Okanagan, here on the west bank of Skaha Lake, just outside of Penticton. We're in wine country, getaway country, relaxing country, and this family has this home to get away from the busyness of Greater Vancouver and enjoying the beautiful vistas that we have here today. This house, like so many in the region, was a 50-year-old home that's been added to, renovated, modified many times over the years. So we've come in and repurposed this entire property, this entire house, to suit this family for generations to come. We look forward to sharing with you what we've appropriately named Skaha Vista. When we first took a look at this home, we didn't realize that it actually was a mobile home put together and renovated and added to many different times. So we have deconstructed this house right back to the studs, right down to the foundation, so that we could rebuild this home properly from the ground up. When we first met with this client, we sat down and talked about how this home will function. Use for children, grandchildren, and entertaining. Our interior design lead, Linda Jones, is going to walk you through the details of this fabulous home.
Welcome to our Skaha Vista renovation. My name is Linda Jones, and I am the lead interior designer on this project. There were two other designers who played a significant role in this project, and they were Ignacio, the architectural designer, and Morgan, the kitchen and millwork designer. This is the second renovation that my house has done for these particular clients. The first project was for their primary residence in North Vancouver. This Lakeview home is a secondary residence and gathering place for the homeowners and their extended family. The architectural design of the home is a modern prairie style, which is appropriate for the dry, arid setting of the Okanagan. Inside, the clients wanted to create a more open concept living space, with the primary feature being this stunning panoramic view of the lake. The minute you walk through the doors, you're presented with this spectacular view of the water extending in both directions. How can you not love coming here to relax and unwind in this peaceful setting? The floor-to-ceiling fireplace anchors the space and is clad in quartz with a concrete hearth and mantel. The vaulted wood ceiling in the great room adds to the relaxed openness of the space. The clients are avid art collectors and have many original art pieces throughout their home. In the original house, the kitchen was separated from the living space by a wall, but the new open concept plan completely opens up the space to make it more functional for lakeside living. One of the features of the kitchen is the oversized island with seating for 4 along the back. It is painted in a feature color to add some interest to the space. The fridge and the dishwasher are fully integrated, so they become part of the cabinetry. A walk-in pantry provides ample storage for those bulk items and the platters and trays that are an integral part of indoor-outdoor living at the lake. The master suite is tucked away in its own private corner of the house. The new master suite is actually an addition over the garage, so with this additional 400 square feet, the homeowners have a spacious master bedroom and gorgeous ensuite bath and walk-in closet. The master bedroom ceiling repeats the ceiling detail of the great room and creates a cozy, warm cottage feeling to the space. The double French doors open onto a Juliet balcony. The highlight of the ensuite bath is the freestanding tub and the generous shower. Double undermount sinks and quartz counters give the bathroom a luxurious feel. One of the main priorities for the clients was to create more room for the families to come and stay with them and still have some of the comforts of home. The original lower level of the house contained one single bedroom and a small bathroom, which also had a washer and dryer in it. The new basement plan has 3 bedrooms with a separate laundry room. In addition, there is a large media room with custom millwork framing the TV. The custom wine room provides a temperature-controlled environment to preserve the client's private wine collection. Living in the heart of wine country, it's nice to stock up on your favorite wines and have plenty on hand when friends and family come to visit. It was a pleasure for me to work with these very special clients a second time and to be part of creating this beautiful environment for the family to make many happy memories in the years to come.
Hi, I'm Graham Hugay, owner of My House Design Build Team here in Coquitlam, and we're at a renovation that is very common. It's about a 30-year-old home in a 30-year-old subdivision. Used to have vinyl siding and old windows. Now we've done a complete exterior revamp, and inside is spectacular. We're also going to introduce you to some of our team members because it takes a team from design to build a renovation like this. So come on inside, meet Kelly, one of our consultants, and Morgan, our design lead on this project, and we look forward to sharing with you how we've transformed this home for this family.
This couple came to us after talking to their neighbor, who we had done a beautiful renovation for several years earlier. They knew that they wanted a main floor renovation, including their kitchen, their dining room, as well as their living room, and really needed some help in envisioning what that might look like. Something really unique about this house is the fact that the master bedroom was already on the main floor. This is really important to our homeowners when they're thinking about staying in their homes long term. We saw this as a wonderful opportunity to be able to provide a beautiful and private oasis for the couple themselves. It was equally important to our homeowner that we focused on the inner workings of the home, the types of things that you don't see that make you comfortable, like the mechanical system, the heating and cooling, and energy efficiency.
Hi there, I'm Morgan Weldrick, an interior designer at My House Design Build. The purpose of this renovation was to improve the layout of the home and create a more cohesive family home for these clients. This was primarily a main floor renovation. The clients wanted to take some rooms that were barely used and amalgamate them into the rest of the home. With the existing foyer, we saw a perfect opportunity to create a grand entrance for these clients. The curved staircase was existing, but with adding new railing and walling off the railing to the basement, it provided a perfect opportunity to panel the walls, paint them white, and create a really elegant entryway. We installed a new front door into the foyer for these clients. We really wanted to maximize the light in the space to create a welcoming feel. So the door that we selected has opaque leaded glass, which has a classic traditional feel, but it gives the clients ample privacy. The TV room is located right off the foyer. In that room, we relocated the fireplace from the short wall and placed it along the long wall. By doing this, we increased the functionality of the layout, and it provided us a perfect opportunity to create a feature of the fireplace. We did that by paneling above the fireplace and installing a concrete mantle. On either side of the fireplace, we installed walnut built-ins. This is to hide the client's books and other items that they would use in the space, and also a perfect spot to tuck away the TV. In the great room, the major change that we made was we relocated the dining room and the kitchen. We've swapped the locations of both of those rooms. The dining room was originally quite closed off, and we removed the wall that was between the dining room and the kitchen, and we installed a flush beam. With placing the kitchen where the dining room was, that gave us 2 full walls to place appliances and other necessary services, but that also allowed the dining room to be placed closer to the view to really maximize that feature. The sunken living room, which is a part of the great room, basically has maintained very similar to what it was originally. One of the major features that we did alter is we relocated the fireplace from the rear wall and we placed it in the wall accompanying the view. The reason that we did this was to really draw the focal point of the space out to the mountains. We really wanted that to be what draws the eye. The major change we made to the master bedroom was we removed the bay window. This benefited twofold in that it created a lot more space on the patio for furniture, and it also highlighted the view out to the mountains. Additionally, the clients wanted a spa, relaxing feel in this space, so we accomplished that by choosing colors in blues and beiges to really highlight that theme. The first time I toured this house with the team, we walked into the ensuite and we noticed 2 major glaring things that we had to deal with. One of those was when we opened up the blinds on the very large windows, we got to wave at the neighbors. So we wanted to increase the amount of privacy that the clients have in their space. and we needed to remove all of the pink carpet that was existing. We installed new windows. They were much smaller and shorter than the existing windows, but they were in opaque glass, so it didn't require any window treatments that would get dusty and gunky over time. And it also created an opportunity for us to panel the walls and really glitz up the space quite nicely. Additionally, by stealing space from a closet that existed in the hallway, we were able to take a small 3-foot by 3-foot cubicle of a shower and relocate it into this new space, which gave about a 4-foot by 4-foot shower with a full built-in bench. In the ensuite, we also wanted to carry that spa feel through from the master suite, so we selected finishes and colors to tie in with that theme.
Hi, we're a family of 4, plus 1, Chester here, and we've been living in the house for about 15 years, and then we decided that we were looking for something a little bit different and trying to decide what we should do. We looked at moving to a new house, looked many different places, didn't see anything that quite caught our eye or captured our attention, so then we decided maybe we were best trying to do something with the house we had here. So at that point, we approached my house and started off with Kelly and Morgan getting some options of which we could consider in terms of changes we could make to the house we were currently in. Working with my house, it has been a real sense of a partnership, is that we felt like we were working together and being able to get our ideas incorporated into our design. Since the house has been remodeled, we are just absolutely loving it because we get so much better use out of the space in particularly the great room with the kitchen, dining and sitting area all combined. That's been very useful for us. One other thing in particular that we've really enjoyed about the house is that Morgan had created a nice flow from room to room to room, so there's a continuity that exists throughout, and we really enjoy having that throughout the house.
Thank you so much for joining me on our tour of our Welcome Home project. I really hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more projects soon to be revealed.
Hello and welcome. I'm Graham Hugay from My House Design Build Team. We have a custom home here in Burnaby that we call Modern Prairie. We have an amazing team that's put this together. Got lots to show you. Come on in. This is a custom home that we built for a gentleman in Burnaby. I went whole hog on the kitchen design because he did have an overall idea that he wanted more of a clean line Scandinavian look, nothing too fussy. We went with a flat slab painted door for the majority of the cabinets, but then I also created a stained oak column and they wrap up and around the fridge area. The same framed in detail we did at the sink to tie in with the stainless steel dishwasher. Framed in details with, we also did it at the ovens. We did 2 different thicknesses of countertops. My counter supplier loved that I specified a 3/4 inch thick counter running the perimeter of the kitchen.
Another really interesting this island countertop is standard thickness at 1 1/4 thick. The living room space on the main floor actually has a vaulted ceiling, and it's the only vaulted ceiling in the whole house. The powder room, we did a freestanding vanity. In that space, we went with a darker colored vanity and a strip of mirror running up the center. We carried the hardwood flooring up the stairs and down the hall on the 2nd floor. The railing is a frameless glass railing with a stainless steel handrail. Stairs consists of 3 bedrooms. The master bedroom has beautiful French doors that lead out to the deck on the 2nd level. This deck overlooks north view to the mountains, and we really love that it maximizes the indoor-outdoor living that the client can have in this space. The ensuite's quite a large and spacious space. It has a freestanding bathtub mounted under a window and a really large walk-in shower. There are 2 sinks and a large central medicine tower on the vanity and wall-mount faucets. The master suite has a lovely walk-in closet with custom-designed closet organizers. The basement is sort of the hub of relaxation. It has a really large theater space, and we carpeted the whole space to cut down on echoes and anything that could interfere with the audio in the space. Also located in the basement is a really large gym. Adjacent to the gym, there's a fully cedar-lined sauna so you can sweat it out after you work out. This client also requested that we install an elevator in the space.
So what we're seeing in the mechanical room is our electrical panels and sub-panels, our solar battery backup with the shut-off, our HRV, our hot water tank, and our boiler and elevator equipment.
The overall style of the house on the outside is a modern prairie. It has large overhangs and a very low sloped roof. Additionally, we used a stucco finish on the exterior to keep it clean-lined and modern looking. The client had requested that we do the roof out of a metal material. We did manage to find a metal roof that looked similar to that of a cedar shake.
And then on top of the roof, we also have solar panels.
On the back of the house, we have a patio covered in Trex decking, and we've done our signature, which is a glulam and glass covered structure to allow for 4-season enjoyment of the deck.
Hi, I'm Graham Hugay from My House Design Build. And what do you do with a 1965 house that is old and tired? You bring it to my house. We've got a great team. We've done an amazing job both outside and in. In fact, let's hear from Kelly, our project consultant on this project.
After admiring a renovation we did very close by, these homeowners came to us and they wanted to renovate their house inside and out. The homeowners wanted a fresh, modern look, open concept with great connection between the spaces. So we brought our My House team together to create a comfortable and functional home that the family can build many memories for years to come.
This is a full home remodel that we redesigned from top to bottom. We did not knock down the house, we reused what we could, but we added an addition over the garage to create the perfect space for entertaining. These homeowners really wanted to introduce a more modern design style but still maintain an exterior that blended well with the neighborhood. Some of the ways that we incorporated a new West Coast style to this exterior was by incorporating neutral grays mixed with beautiful cedar highlights. We also added a new metal skirt roof over the garage that not only provided function but added architectural interest to the space. We installed new modern black windows that complemented the exterior color palette, but also worked well with the interior color scheme. Originally, when you entered the home, you walked directly into a closet. The space felt really small and compact. So now what we've done is we've opened it directly to the staircase, shifted the closet, but still maintaining a separation from the entry and the main living space. We wanted to draw your attention from the entry to the entertainment area, so this dramatic herringbone ceiling detail was creative. As soon as you enter, it pulls your attention across the ceiling, towards the modern fireplace, and down to the floor. And this is where you discover the unique waterfall edge walnut mantel. We wanted this whole space to feel more open, so we not only took out the dividing wall between the kitchen and dining, but we also added an addition that allowed for a covered outdoor living space as well. This new addition is their dining area that is highlighted by a vaulted ceiling with a chandelier mounted directly in the center. One of my favorite details in this kitchen is the asymmetrical island countertop that waterfalls down to the floor with a herringbone panel that wraps seamlessly around the corner. This island is the perfect entertainment spot. It boasts tons of seating, in-ceiling speakers, and beautiful glass pendant lights that still allow you to get that beautiful view to the backyard. The high contrast cabinetry is complemented by this beautiful quartz backsplash that is the perfect mix of black and white veining. We also added a bold beverage center, integrated appliances, and beautiful light oak flooring to soften the space. In the main floor bathroom, we knew this space would need to have tons of storage for the 2 teenage girls, but also for guests. We loved this clean white space, but we knew we needed to add a couple accents to add dimension, and we did this by incorporating subtle glimmer in the glass tiles on the back wall, along with modern light fixtures that help this space feel clean and comfortable for morning routines. The girls were also involved in their room decor and lighting selection. Each of their selections was made to suit their own personal styles while still maintaining a consistent theme throughout the home. In the master master bedroom, we decided to do the opposite by incorporating semi-transparent rollers to match all the rollers positioned on the front of the home, as well as blackout color block drapery. The paint color, which is called Moonshine from Benjamin Moore, and the furnishings for this space were selected to keep a soft, warm, inviting space to relax and unwind. During the design process for the master bathroom, it became clear that the clients were very drawn to gray tiling. We found the perfect tile that has beautiful movement to it and placed it on the floors, wrapping up the shower walls. This warm walnut vanity also includes custom storage that has enough space for the essentials to get ready in the morning. But for those pieces that just don't quite fit, we recessed a medicine cabinet in the wall that includes a charging port and pull-out mirrors to make hair prep easy in the morning. When you transition down the staircase, it's no longer a dark space, but now a space that is flooded with light. As soon as you get to the bottom, the rec room now feels full of life. We removed a dividing wall that now provides a view to the backyard, added a very necessary access door from the garage, updated the original wood-burning fireplace, and added a waterfall edge mantel and painted a bold feature wall. We also created an actual laundry room. Originally, their laundry room was an open space that was unfinished, had no storage, and was mixed in with the mechanicals. Now, the new furnace and hot water on demand are neatly tucked away in a closet. We were designing for clients with 3 girls. This is a much more inviting space to do lots of laundry. And finally now, a legal secondary suite that the third daughter will be using as her own space until she moves out, but also can be a rental space in the future. The updated interior elements that are unique to their style, the new curb appeal and beautiful outdoor living space really helped make this home feel so much more inviting. It provided the perfect space for their current lifestyle that includes many gatherings with family and friends. And that wraps up our Dramatic Lines remodel tour. Please stay tuned because we have more project reveals to show you.
Today we're standing out in front of what was a 1940s bungalow. This particular homeowner loved the neighborhood, loved the character and the potential of their older home. This is a certified built green home that we have rebuilt from the ground up and been able to transition this old 1940s house into a brand new home registered in 2020.
The house was 70 years old and it was damp in the basement and musty and cold, and we just needed a new fresh space, and it was impossible to keep it clean.
Most people would have torn it down. It would have ended up in the landfill. It was built in 1946 in this historical area. The clients wanted to retain that historical charm of the house. It was a process of renewing all the mechanicals and the structural integrity of the house.
On this particular home, we approach this with more of a holistic approach, looking at everything from the foundations and drainage, the heating systems, the entire envelope as far as what we were going to do as far as new insulation and energy efficiency. And we made a goal to have this home certified Built Green.
All mechanical systems were moved to the attic to free up space in the basement. As a result, there was room in the basement for 3 bedrooms, including an expanded master bedroom with ensuite bath and walk-in closet. The floors throughout the home are heated, adding to the warmth and comfort of the newly renovated spaces. The new kitchen is now the heart of the home, featuring a 10-foot island with seating for 4. The beautiful custom cabinetry has fully integrated appliances with a refrigerator freezer, dishwasher, and refrigerator drawers seamlessly integrated into the cabinetry.
We went through a process of all new foundations, the slab, and being able to create a better insulation underneath that slab and vapor barrier, new drainage systems, and then basically as we had the whole envelope of the house open, we were able to do a foam insulation of all the walls and including the entire attic space, creating what we call a hot roof. So therefore all the mechanics could go in the attic and then add for additional storage space at the same time. By doing this, we provided a complete envelope, like putting a large insulated blanket around the house. And that combined with high energy efficient windows and doors, we provide this home to be a comfortable, healthy home environment for them to live for decades to come.
I'm really glad we did the reno. There's a lot of gratitude, I think. Gratitude to the My House team for the amazing work that they did. I feel grateful and I feel comfortable here, and I love our new home.
This award-winning townhome interior renovation in Kitsilano was planned for a close-knit family who looked to reconfigure the functionality of their home and bring them closer together. Originally, walls separated the kitchen from dining and living room areas, leaving the cook in a small, dark, and non-functional space. By taking down the load-bearing walls, we installed a flush-mounted steel beam, creating an open, cohesive space with flow to the living room. Several key features are throughout this home. Additional storage was an essential add for this family. Large skylight brings in much-needed light while maintaining privacy in this strata. By creating an L-shaped built-in bench in the dining room, we were able to create a more comfortable, spacious seating area with built-in storage. The gas fireplace with custom walnut cabinetry creates an inviting, warm space while providing additional storage. This home, functionality was the most important feature that we've introduced for this family, while considering energy efficiency, comfort,
and a healthy home environment. New engineered hardwood floors throughout lead you to the upstairs to the master suite, where floor intertwines with hexagon tile in the ensuite. A long custom depth vanity is a statement piece with double trough sinks that provide plenty of elbow room in the space that was once an underused pathway. This custom shower is not only large and functional, but it is a piece of art. Accented by a beautiful freestanding tub. Working within the confines of a strata for condos and townhomes is often difficult. My House specializes in making sure that all of our customers and their neighbors are taken care of through the renovation process. Visit myhousedesignbuild.com to find out more about our award-winning team and process.
This is a 1967 bungalow split level in the Oakridge area of Vancouver that in a lot of cases would have been torn down and some large home would have been built here. This couple wanted to age in place in a beautiful location that they were familiar with, in a home that was healthy and comfortable. They wanted an energy efficient home. We provided them with a certified Built Green Platinum, and it's the first net zero renovated home in all of Greater Vancouver.
When you first came to this 1967 bungalow, some people might have felt that it would have been easier to tear down and start new, but we didn't want to do that. We seen so much potential in the existing building shell. Yes, we needed to change the layout to be suiting to these homeowners' lifestyle, but there was so much potential here that we knew we could make it work. We did go right back to stud and do a very extensive renovation that allowed for ultimately new home warranty. It is essentially a new home, but we weren't wasteful in our design process. We were very thoughtful about what we could maintain and what we needed to redo in order to create a more comfortable home. In this side of the home, we knew we needed to adjust the opening between the dining and the great room, remove the dividing wall, add lots of natural lighting, and make the exterior door location more functional. There was a secondary living room that had this awkward fireplace that was 2 stories and took up a lot of space. So since we already had this beautiful great room design in mind, we knew we didn't need the second fireplace. So we decided to remove it, which allowed us to create a secondary bedroom area, take the existing powder room that faced the entry, flip it around and turn that into an ensuite, and build a walk-in closet as well. So now we were able to accomplish having 2 principal suites on the main level for them. And when it came to the exterior of this home, it had so much beautiful greenery. We knew we wanted to freshen up the exterior so that it suited the modern cottage style. From the front landscaping, we redid the pavers, we redid how you entered the home and how you were greeted by the home. We have beautiful architectural details such as the beams, the soft finishes, the texture in all of the brick, which is also transitioned to the back of the home.
Some of the many benefits that this homeowner has realized is this house didn't end up in the landfill. This house was taken apart and then rebuilt, put back together in a high-performance manner. High-performance windows, high-performance mechanical system, great ventilation for a healthy home, energy efficiency top to bottom, including a computerized module that will monitor the amount of energy consumption and the amount of energy created through their solar panel system. The homeowner has peace of mind knowing that they've protected themselves financially in this investment by making sure that things were done right. High performance, healthy living, comfort.
Well, I was always sneezing, so you could see all the tissue paper boxes in every corner. And the doctor just maybe 5-6 years ago diagnosed me with a bit of asthma, like maybe exercise induced, but definitely asthma. And so we had to buy like machines of filtering air quality and all that. But since coming into this house, like I don't feel this asthmatic attack coming on. I don't sneeze as much. It certainly is just really helped my lungs and breathe better. Like these are, you know, things that I don't see, but it's definitely making a difference in my health.
We live in a world where, you know, we're always saying that, you know, we have to be sustainable, you know, we have to live a very small carbon footprint and so on, you know. So having this chance, even though it's going to cost us more on things that we don't see, you know, we can see the benefit, you know, and I think, you know, it is also our duty, you know, as a human in this world, and try to not to, you know, spoil the environment.
When we talk about building high-performance homes or renovations, the bulk of that high performance is what you don't see. It's what's inside the wall. It's the wall assembly, the type of windows, types of doors, how a house is insulated, the air tightness of the home. During our process, we don't only evaluate the home at the beginning and the end, but we do so in the middle of the process. And we do an air exchange door fan test, air pressurization, to determine where are we at in the middle of construction. We've been able to obtain less than 1.5 air exchanges per hour. That is the lowest that you want to be in terms of net zero qualifications. It means that this house is airtight, and then we have fresh air machines, HRV, to provide air quality control throughout the home and filtered, healthy air. This homeowner is a great example of someone looking for a company, a group of people that could come alongside them and guide them through the entire process. And they trusted that process as we took them step by step during the initial feasibility, discovery stage, the design stage, the permitting stage, and then the construction stage, and helping them make choices that made sense for them by educating them, giving them options, and guiding them gently to achieve what they have today. This particular home has been purchased primarily because of its location. The amazing view from the North Shore looking down onto the Vancouver Harbour and Stanley Park. The natural light that flows in through the windows really needs to be accentuated by the choice of design, materials that are used. And so you'll see that attention to detail throughout this project. The redesign of the existing kitchen into a contemporary kitchen with a separate spice kitchen is really the heart of the home and the heart of the entertainment that this family wishes to provide for their guests.
The homeowners actually came to us and was looking for initially just a refresh of the kitchen, and it kind of snowballed into, hey, let's just redo the whole house. It was a really warm-toned house. Everything was orange and copper and rust. We wiped it out and made it a clean slate. Brought in a lot of whites and textures and blacks and just modernized the space.
This has basically been a full interior renovation where we've transformed the whole inside. And the outside is really just a cosmetic refresh where we've updated the painting and the cosmetic looks of the exterior. This house is only 14 years old, but 14 years old and tired and not super well constructed in the beginning process.
The homeowners really wanted to have marble flooring in their main floor, so that was kind of the inspiration point. And to keep it from feeling too sterile or stark, we brought in a lot of texture. So there's high gloss cabinetry in the kitchen, we have softer matte toned cabinetry for the lounge area, and the furniture has created like a layered effect. So the hardwood and the tile actually all have a flush transition. We really wanted to draw focus to that because any other extra layers would just impede on the visual design, and by minimizing any transitions from different flooring types, it helps to just draw the eye into the space overall instead of all the different textures that we brought in. So in the kitchen, the clients wanted to incorporate a walk kitchen, which they didn't have, so we converted their pantry space into the walk kitchen, added ventilation and a gas range. The original kitchen also had a peninsula that came out, and it really blocked the traffic flow into the sunken living or dining area. So we created a larger island, 12 feet wide, to incorporate seating enough for 5 to 6 people. As you enter the house, we did a marble inlay right off the entryway. The marble flooring flows throughout the main floor, leading into the dining room. We've hung a beautiful crystal chandelier above the dining table. It's quite airy and open because we didn't want to distract from the view. In the living room, we did white concrete panels and then black millwork surrounding the TV and then the fireplace. We wanted to create a statement down the stairs, so we used a black stained hardwood. Once we hit the lower floors, we switched it to a light stained hardwood that flows from the bedrooms to the master suite. The master ensuite layout changed due to feng shui reasons. The door was pointing directly at the foot of the bed, which is not good luck. So we kind of reconfigured the bathroom to branch off into like a hallway. So one side is the master ensuite, one side is the master walk-in closet. So that way it just creates a better flow and also allows us to create a double sink vanity in the master ensuite. We really needed to create a walk-in closet for the homeowner because she has a lot of shoes and clothes and bags that needs a home. So we made one of the dens into her walk-in closet. Downstairs, there was a storage area underneath the stairs that was not utilized, so we created a wine cellar. Moving into the theater room, we created a platform so that the back seating is raised so that the views are not obscured to the screen. Painted everything one color for the walls just to surround yourself in that space while you're watching a movie. In the home gym, we used recycled rubber flooring. We also added a wet bar downstairs so that they have water as well as cold beverages after they finish their workouts.
Being that this house is only 14 years old, the house was built to a building code that had a decent energy efficiency rating at the time. As we took apart any exterior drywall walls, we would make sure that the insulation, the vapor barrier, was as strong as it could be. The existing windows and existing exterior doors were not upgraded from an energy efficiency or a sound abatement process here, but that's available to this homeowner that they could do that anytime in the future.
I think the clients are really happy with the end result. They've come back to me as well, letting me know how they've enjoyed the space and they're actually using the space, which to me is, that's the #1 goal.